Rusty, just got a message in my comment section. And it always brings me back to wondering what the fuck is going on over there. What kind of games are going on? Because you guys like to fucking say, hey, don't talk bad about the women. Don't talk bad about the women. But you guys will go and bash every woman you guys want. And it's okay because, well, I don't know. It works for you guys and it doesn't for me. I don't know. But like I said, this Jamie thing. Like, I think this is where someone really fucked up. Like, I don't know what it is about Jamie that's all fucked up. Like, you know, I talked about her being real. There's a real fucking push to make sure that everybody knows Jamie's real. What was that push for? I also broke down conversations that she had. And if you want, you can go do some of your own investigating. Those are very narcissistic messages that she had sent to people. She is classic narcissist. Now, also, you've got to put into effect here that little Jamie also, I don't know, if you'd have to listen to her, she has to be the best at everything. I mean, Rusty, you had the sound stuff, and Jamie was on par, or if not better than you. I don't know what you guys were talking about, but a lot of little things like that where Jamie was like better than, but she wouldn't. See, they don't come out and say that they're better than you, but they kind of they plant the seed in their head that you did a good job, but what they did was better. But Pat, I love you too. See, that's narcissism. And then, you know, you think Jamie would just do simple things like, I'm real. I say I own 3 houses. Here are the 3 deeds. But you guys are the honest side of fucking YouTube, aren't you? Like, let me know where I'm wrong, Rusty. I'm not trying to pick a fight, bud. Just asking some questions. And I've had some people say that, you know, when they had a little, you know, hey, Jamie, I don't quite agree with you here. Let's have a conversation. They get ousted, and then the whole group, see you, baby. And if you don't like it, and you fight back at us, you're going to find out. Now, tell me if I'm wrong, Rusty. Does this happen? Is it documented? What the fuck is going on, eh? Anyways, I just wanted to mention that. Just the whole little Jamie thing was so weird. It was like you guys were all pushing her to be tight with fucking Upchurch. Like, just push, and then something happened. There's been silence on little Jamie, and like, what happened to Bonesy? I don't see him anymore. What happened to Psychobabble? Am I just, like I said, I don't go looking for you guys. Maybe you guys are all still making videos and they're just not popping up on my algorithm or something. I don't know. Anyways, if you want to help me, Rusty, you could find out if Upchurch is still giving away those interviews. I'll sit there and humiliate myself in front of potentially 3 million people to tell my truth. Maybe we can have a little, instead of asking questions about the music, maybe I can ask him more questions on like who Upchurch is and what he feels like when he has to go through all of this. Like Nicole Arbor, like, hey, and we can both give our opinions. I mean, I can give them the facts that I think. Like, this could be a really good discussion. I mean, we don't even have to bring any of the chosen stuff in. We can just go based, and I can actually get my story told. I can say, hey, this is kind of the stuff that I've went through. What have you went through, Upchurch? How has this affected you? And I can see that you're still going real hard, but for some reason, when I go real hard, your people seem to hate me. But hey, I think I'm doing my work for God. So, and I know it's crazy to say that shit. If I seen somebody coming, like, and telling me that, but I think I'd at least have a heart enough to say, show me where. If you're trying to say, I think I have proof, I'd say, show me where. But people are scared. Like, Rusty, you do know, like, have you ever seen my videos of like the weird shit in the sky and all that stuff? And like, I had like, there's this light tube like that comes right up in front of me as I'm recording. I'm like, I do not know what that is, but hey. But then there's a plant abundance guy, and this kind of stuff goes by in the sky all the time. You should see it. It's kind of cool. But I have those kind of, I have like just kind of like some flashing lights, and then I have what looks like like stars when you push in on them, because they don't look high enough for stars, and you close in on them, they like turn into like colorful orbs and stuff like that, and it looks like they're moving, but maybe I'm not holding the camera straight enough. I don't know. I have to be honest about all this stuff. And then I got like what looks like crafts going across my house on screen. I mean, it might be one of those fucking little doohickey thingies where, you know, drone or something. But like, I mean, my psychiatrist thought there was something in one of them. Enough for him to say, yeah, there's definitely something there, but don't worry about it. Don't ask questions. Don't get excited about something in the sky. When you're interested in that sort of shit, just leave that alone. And if the world is in trouble, let her burn. That psychiatrist, if I'm chosen, I'm telling you, if there's one person that's going to go insane in the membrane, it's that guy, the guy who locked me up 5 times for violence and suicide, when all I ever said is, I want to help people. Please show me where I'm wrong. Hey, I also have these other weird thoughts. Do you want to help me out with them? Because when people don't talk to me, they get crazier and crazier. But hey, it all came together for me, Rusty. I only had to be crazy for a little while, but I knew that I was going crazy. See, because I kept backing it up. Maybe me and Ryan can talk about how our movies are going to go. I can tell him how I think my movie's going to go, and he can tell me how he thinks his movie's going to go. That would be interesting, eh? Like, could you imagine? Even if I am mental, we could have that interview and Ryan could help me, and he could show people that if you're compassionate and actually listen to somebody and see where the problem is, and if they are crazy and you can show them there is help out there for them. But you guys see things any way you want. Trust me, I know. If I lived the life that little me is telling everybody I live, I think that guy was a fucking cocksucker and a half. I'd hate him as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take little me's lies. I'm going to shove them straight up his keister. And he's going to eat them. And when the words come back out, maybe it'll be, I repent for my sins. But who knows? Who knows? I'm like the little engine that knows he has to go against everybody. Like, I even have to show the Christians that they might be wrong. See, here's the thing. I don't go on saying I'm right. Because I tell you guys that you're living in a delusion. But here's the thing. I don't know that what I think is real either. Like, I think I'm going to be shocked by a lot of things that I think that are right. And they're probably not. But that's the difference between me and you guys. I'm willing to accept it. I'm willing to accept the truth. I'm not going to run and hide from it because I don't want it to be that way. Or I might have to change in it. Then I have to look deep inside myself and see what it is I have to do for myself. And I don't have the government there to tell me what to do or how to do it. I can understand how that would be a pretty scary situation for you little fellers. But hey, if we keep living like this and we give our future to the WEF and not our children, there probably is no future, really. Probably really, it's bleak, I think. Like, the world is a stage, guys. I'm telling you, if you would just listen to me. Like, even as much as I want to love Elon Musk, there's something not right about that guy, man. And I can show it. But you have to make up your own mind. And then if you thought he was a good dude, then we could have a discussion and figure out if I'm wrong, because I want to be wrong. But anyways, Rusty, you want to see if I can get that interview and talk some crazy stuff with Upchurch, or we can actually get to know the real Upchurch rather than, like, I'd rather talk about crazy stuff like UFOs and where he thinks we came from and what he thinks about all this stuff. I'm wearing the Grand Canyon hat. Did you guys ever see what they found in the Grand Canyon? It's cool stuff, but I don't know. I never got to learn about this stuff in school. Like in history class, it was always about the wars and this and that, and there was no real... One more thing, Rusty. Like, I don't have the reach that you do. But Dagburn there, he did say something the other day that fucking, like, made himself look really stupid. And I don't know, like I said, I don't catch your guys' video. If it comes up on my algorithm, I subscribe sometimes, and if it comes into my algorithm, then I watch it. Half the time I skip them even if I see them, but anyways, Dagburn. Did you hear him the other day talk about how he, as in Upchurch, tried to ruin Chase Matthews' career? Tried to ruin a kid's career, a good kid's career, by saying some guy in a video was a pedophile. Well, I don't know. You're good at clipping and stuff like that there, Rusty. Maybe you could reclip Upchurch, giving the reasons why he said that with all the fucking videos and all the fucking bullshit, because Dagburn's trying to make it sound like it was hey, I hired this guy to do a video, and why are you calling someone a pedophile that's not a pedophile, even though Upchurch never called him a pedophile. He said, why are you hanging out with pedophiles? And then on top of that, on a consistent basis. But then again, whoa, like, the day of the shitheads are done. I believe it is. The days of Chase Matthews are done. Like, completely done. Where you fuck over someone that put out a hand to help you, and you fucked them. And then when he says, hey, you're not gonna fuck me, change it, and you refuse to change it, and then all of a sudden karma starts coming your way, and Upchurch finds out a little something, which puts you in cahoots with this fella, and you still deny it. But then the mainstream music can come back. And Dagburn, did he mention this? That there's actually people doing videos saying that Chase Matthews was never a homeless junkie and that it's a made-up story, and no one really seems to care about it. Like, fake people shouldn't succeed in the world, but fake is what you like. They feed you a false story. See, if I wanted you guys to like me, I could get you to like me. I could manipulate and mind fuck you and tell you whatever you want to hear, because I already know what you want to hear. Jasmine, I could fuck with that girl's head, fucking twist it around 6 days to Sunday, as long as I fucking played her game while I was playing mine. But I want to be me, and I want to express how I feel. And I asked for Jasmine to tell me where I'm wrong, and she gives me the finger and says, fuck you, bud, for trying to fucking stand up for children. Fuck you, bud. See what I mean? Sooner or later, I find out who you all are, and I don't think Jasmine's a mean girl. I don't think she actually thinks that that's what she's saying. But that's exactly what she's saying. I'm going to put everything I have, because I'm part of this group. I'm not an individual. I am part of this group. And what this group does, I support 100% no matter what they do. I will not look into if they are hurting anybody. I don't care. That's my group. I'm sticking with them. Little me's my fucking leader, and that's the way it is. Whether he's a psychopathic liar or what he is. Do you want to pick your fucking demons to run your life? Sit down and watch an episode of his show. And pretend like you don't know him. Pretend like you don't know either side. And then if you care enough, start listening to both sides. You might find that they might not always be nice to you guys and they're lying piece of shits. But being lying piece of shits back ain't no better than them. But yeah, this hot fuck, see what I mean? My thoughts. Anyways, this started with, hey, Rusty, won't you cut something up and make Dagburn look really fucking stupid there? Like, this is the thing. He likes to fucking leave shit out and... Like, you guys should be on there. Like, if I were you guys, I'd be asking them every single day, why were you trying to get a hold of Upchurch's sister? And I'll tell you that it'd drive them fucking crazy. And you're not being dicks, because you're asking a question that was clearly showed in a video by Upchurch where Johnny Gobble said he was going to hit up his sister. So I'd be on that every day. Why did you want? But then again, remember, he said there was another sister. I mean, this guy, like, the days of you people doing this shit, Dagburn, you're done. One day you're going to get your nuts in a squeeze like I think you have. You better hope it's not a great awakening. But then again, this is one thing, Rusty, I'm going to tell you. This is one of the most fucking, like, I had some weird fucking thoughts through this whole fucking thing. But at one point in time, I fucking said something. And boy, I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I did it to learn the lesson. But fuck, it's embarrassing. And those two fucking little Dagburns try to use it against me. See, when I was thinking Ryan was a chosen one, right? And I was thinking it was the Great Awakening. Little Dagburn, he was like on the side of Creek Squad now, remember? Okay? I don't know if you remember this video or not. I think it was towards Johnny Cashville. But he said something about, hey, maybe me and Ryan have been in cahoots the whole time. And Johnny Cashville, this is the Great Awakening. So you better get with the times. So in my head, thinking that Ryan's a chosen one, And Dagburn has just said this. Maybe he's not lying. Oh boy. Did I look like a fool because I sent them messages or something because I was being honest? Hey, Johnny, are you a chosen one or something? And now they fucking use it against me. No, I don't think I fucking, like, I don't think Johnny Dagburn is a chosen one. And you can even see when I fucking said that, I fucking made videos saying there's still not something right about Johnny Dagburn because he's so looking for an apology from Upchurch. And if Dagburn had actually looked into himself to see where the issue started, he would know that there would be no need for Upchurch to apologize to him. Because he started his own nightmare, but he's not fucking smart enough to figure that out. Hey, you poke the bear comes at you, and then you want to cry mommy. You want to run away. But you want to be able to fight back at a distance. Like, I know you guys don't like me, but I honestly, after seeing that fucking, the way Dagburn goes after Deerdorf, I'd love nothing better, in all honesty. And I don't like violence. But sooner or later, a man has to be able to stick up for himself. And I'd love to see Deerdorf fucking run into Dagburn. I would fucking love it. That would be, or just even knowing that it happened, that Dagburn finally had to pay. And I know a spiritual man saying, I wish he'd get fucking thumped out. Well, maybe if he got fucking thumped out, he'd fucking realize he's an idiot and he'd fucking stop. But nobody will do anything to him, so he just keeps fucking doing it. You know what I mean, Rusty? Like, I know what a piece of shit that fuckface is. Like, just, like... See, here's the thing. We all know Dagburn's a piece of shit. The thing is, none of you is a fucking cop to fucking little me being a piece of shit. But he's no better than Dagburn. Not really. I mean, I guess, like, Dagburn's going after somebody with a bigger platform, but I guess it's okay when you do it to a nobody, but it ain't when your hero's on the line, I guess. I don't know. What do you think, Rusty? I don't know. Anyways, I think this started out with, hey, why don't you see if you can get me one of those there interviews with Upchurch, and I'll humiliate myself and fucking have a huge pit in my gut thinking that if he actually said yes, that I'd have to fucking go and do this. And see, you guys think that this is fun for me saying I fucking work for God. I know what you think of me. But I also know that you know that I'm way fucking smarter than you. Not in certain things, just in humanity. You guys are way smarter in other things, trust me. In a fucking spelling bee, you're gonna fucking murder, death, kill me, okay? You'll have the right to call me stupid, okay? Like I called you guys stupid. You could have the right to call me stupid if you've seen my spelling, but I don't really give a shit about my spelling, so you can say whatever you want. So, I mean, it's just, what feelings do we allow to be hurt? Anyways, have a good night, Rusty.